Hello, I am Danielle. I'm from Brazil, South of America. I'm a natural therapist and doula, and I'm also a red tent activator. Oh, in the past, I used to have lots of pain and menstrual cramps, and I was also diagnosed with endometriosis and ovarian polycystic syndrome. And I used to have lots of pain, and that drive me very crazy and depressed. And I used to hate my blood and my period, and being a woman was so hard. I remember all my family was suffering with me, especially when I was teenager. My mother has to take me to the hospital because I used to have lots of vomiting and this pain. And I used to take lots of painkillers, medicines, everything, but it was not working. So every time she has to take me to doctor, hospital. And once I got married, that was my husband who was suffering with me. I remember one night I couldn't sleep, and I was having these menstrual cramps, and I remember telling him, please kill me because I cannot bear this much pain. And I remember he was desperate. It was our, I think, second or third month marriage, and he didn't know what to do and how to help me. So it was like too much pain for me, and I didn't know what to do and who I could ask help for. Because that time the only thing I knew was traditional doctors and medicines and drugs. I didn't know much how to take care of myself, my health, and treat this pain in natural way. Then after many years and all this pain, and I was trying to get pregnant. I was married for 4 years, and we really wanted to have a baby. And I started reading many things. Then I found the Red Tent book, and then I also watched the documentary. Then I was searching on the internet I was browsing many things about menstrual cycle, about rituals, natural therapies, and all these things. Then I don't know how I found Diana's work and the Red Tent movement, and I was simply amazed and inspired. I wanted to join a Red Tent, and I couldn't find any place here in my country, in Brazil. Then I started learning how to take care of myself on a different way, not only using drugs. And I also had a surgery, and I had to remove a part of my ovary. Then after that, I got pregnant. That was, I think, the big turning point in my life was the pregnancy and having a baby. Delivering my son on a natural way. He was born at home. And since then, I think many things started happening. When my son was 8 months, I started facilitating groups of women circle. And that time, my biggest wish was to facilitate a Red Tent. But I started looking at Diana's website, and she was not coming to South America. Then I saw some workshops in Europe. I think I sent some mails asking about dates and all, but it was really difficult crossing the ocean to attend a workshop. Then I found, I think next year, she was coming to Chile, and I was very, very happy. Because I wanted to share, I want to learn and share with other women what I have studied, what I have learned, but I want to know how to do this. Because I had my inner experience being a mother, but I didn't know how to deliver this message to more women. So that's how I first got in contact with the workshop and with the Red Tent activation. So after coming to the workshop with Diana in Chile, I started using this cloth pads. I have read, but after that I really got the courage to start using. And I also started to giving back to the earth my blood as a ritual, as a thanking to the nature, to being a woman. So I was pouring all my plants and the trees on my garden, and I was really happy to give back to the nature my blood. It was like fertilizing the trees and the flowers of my garden with my own blood. I cannot imagine how would be my life without these changes, without honoring my blood, because sometimes I think I might not have my uterus. I prefer not to imagine my life like that because it was too much suffering. So I prefer to believe now I'm in the right path. Now I'm living a healthy life and a balanced life, real life. It was like a dream, nightmare, and now I'm living a real life. So now I'm really enjoying being a woman. When I look at the mirror, when I touch my body, I thank this body. I thank my soul that she accepted become a woman and come to this life as a woman. And I think one very exciting thing is that I am teaching women what I have learned. I'm facilitating these groups, and now I'm starting to give this workshop for red tent activation. And when I see a woman changing, when she send me back a message or email or call me, oh, now I don't have any pain, or I got pregnant, and some woman who comes to see me and see my work, they are getting pregnant as I got. So I think that's one of the most exciting things about walking this path and being part of the Red Tent movement. Seeing the changes in others, seeing what I have done with myself and with my life is giving seeds and is changing, really changing the world and the people around me, because I changed it first. I changed it, and then others around me are changing.